Welcome back to Investing Talk Podcast. Today, we're going to take a look at Rumble, the video sharing platform,
Yeah.
traded as RUM on the stock market.
Right.
And they've been in the news lately.
They have.
Done some interesting things.
Yeah.
And so we're going to break down what's been happening with Rumble, look at what they've been doing,
Okay.
what it all means for you, the potential investor.
Right.
So first up,
Uh-huh.
they recently completed a tender offer.
Yes.
They bought back 70 million shares at $7.50,
Wow.
which totals $525 million.
Big money.
What was the strategy behind this massive buyback?
Well, on the surface, it looks like a pretty classic share consolidation play. Reduce the number of shares available to increase the value of each share.
Right.
But I think it's important to remember that buybacks can also signal that a company believes its stock is undervalued.
Oh.
They're essentially putting their money where their mouth is, showing confidence in their future.
Right.
It's a statement.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Mhm.
It's not just about manipulating the share price.
Right.
It's also a statement about their intrinsic value.
Exactly.
But then, right on the heels of this buyback,
Yeah.
we saw this huge investment from Tether,
Huge.
$775 million.
Yeah.
What are the implications of this?
Mm.
Especially considering Tether's deep involvement in blockchain.
Oh, that's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
This isn't just a financial boost. It's a potential game changer for Rumble's whole direction.
Wow.
Tether's blockchain expertise could open up a whole new world for Rumble, from, crypto payments to content distribution models.
Right.
Imagine if content creators are directly rewarded,
Okay.
with tokens,
Right.
cutting out the middleman,
Right.
disrupting the advertising model.
Wow. Yeah, that would be huge.
Hmm.
This partnership could really reshape how we think about online content creation
I think so.
and monetization. It's almost like they're setting themselves up to be the decentralized YouTube leveraging blockchain, create a more equitable platform.
Yeah, and that's what makes Rumble such a fascinating case study for investors.
Yeah.
They're operating in a rapidly evolving landscape,
Right?
and their moves suggest a willingness to embrace new technology.
Okay, but let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
Despite all the excitement Rumble's recent performance has been,
Yeah,
well, it's been a mixed bag, hasn't it?
a little bit.
They missed revenue targets in Q4 2024,
Yeah,
and earnings per share
Mhm.
hasn't been great.
that's true. And it's important to acknowledge that even with this investment, Rumble still has a lot to prove.
Okay.
Their core challenge is monetization,
Right.
attracting users,
Uh-huh.
which is great.
Yeah.
But turning those users into consistent revenue,
Right.
that's what they need to figure out.
Building an audience is one thing,
Yeah,
but paying the bills is another.
that's the truth.
So how do we reconcile these seemingly contradictory signals? We've got bold moves, major investments, hinting at growth, but their financial performance is lagging.
You have to look beyond the headlines and dig deeper.
Okay.
Are they making progress on user engagement and content monetization?
Right.
Are they taking steps to leverage this Tether partnership?
Oh,
Explore those blockchain solutions.
it's not just about the numbers.
No,
It's about understanding what those numbers are telling us,
absolutely.
whether that story
Yeah,
aligns with their vision.
right.
Okay, so that's what we're going to explore further when we come back to Investing Talk Podcast.
Right after the break.
We're going to delve into the specifics of Rumble's financial performance,
Yep.
their competition,
Okay.
the factors that will determine their success.
All right. Sounds good.
Stay tuned.
So, while we're talking about the story behind the numbers, let's take a look at some technical indicators for Rumble,
Okay.
specifically moving averages.
Okay, now you're talking my language.
Oh, yeah.
I love a good chart analysis.
Right.
But for those of us who maybe aren't as fluent
Right.
in technical jargon,
Sure.
could you break down what these moving averages tell us about Rumble's performance?
Absolutely. So moving averages are just a way to smooth out price fluctuations
Yep.
over a certain period and give us a clearer picture of the trend.
Okay.
So when we look at Rumble's 50-day moving average,
Okay.
it's currently sitting at $10.78.
Okay, so that's the average price over the past 50 days.
Yes.
And how does that compare to today's price?
Well, Rumble right now is trading around $12.25.
Okay.
So the fact that the 50-day moving average is lower than the current price, that's generally considered a bullish signal.
Okay.
It suggests that the stock has been trending upwards.
Got it. So the short-term picture looks positive.
Yeah.
What about the long-term?
For that, we can look at the 200-day moving average,
Oh.
which is currently at $7.22.
Okay.
which again is significantly below the current price, reinforcing that upward trend.
Okay, so both the short and long-term moving averages are positive.
Yeah.
That's encouraging.
Yes.
But, technical analysis isn't just about moving averages.
Right.
There's other indicators like RSI and MEXC.
Absolutely.
Can you shed some light on those?
Yeah, sure. So RSI stands for Relative Strength Index.
Okay.
And it measures the magnitude of recent price changes to evaluate overbought or oversold conditions.
Okay, so it tells us if the stock is getting too hot or too cold.
Exactly.
Okay.
And for Rumble, the RSI is kind of hovering around a neutral zone right now.
Okay.
This suggests there's no strong buying or selling pressure.
Okay.
It's like the market is taking a pause.
Right.
And deciding where to go next.
Interesting. So no clear direction from the RSI?
Not really, no.
What about MEXC? I've heard that one a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm not entirely sure what it means.
So MEXC stands for Moving Average Convergence Divergence.
Okay.
It's a trend-following momentum indicator that shows the relationship between two moving averages of prices. But don't worry too much about the technical details.
Okay.
The key takeaway is that MEXC helps us identify potential buy and sell signals.
Okay.
And in Rumble's case, it's currently showing a positive value.
So is that another bullish signal?
It could be interpreted that way.
Okay.
It suggests that there is some positive momentum building in the medium term.
Okay.
But again, it's important to consider all of these indicators together,
Right.
along with other factors,
Okay.
like market sentiment, news events, company fundamentals.
Right. It's all about putting the pieces together.
Exactly.
So we've got the long-term moving averages suggest an upward trend.
Right.
RSI neutral.
Yeah.
MEXC hinting at positive momentum.
It's mixed, but definitely not doom and gloom.
Right.
Exactly.
So the technical indicators paint a somewhat optimistic picture.
Yeah.
But we can't forget, Rumble is still facing some big challenges.
Right.
Their monetization strategy is still a work in progress.
Yeah.
They need to prove they can translate user growth into profits.
Absolutely. The technicals give us some insight, but the fundamentals are what drives long-term success.
Okay, and that's what we're going to explore next
That's right.
when we dive into Rumble's financials.
Sounds good.
Stay tuned as we continue to unpack the Rumble story here on Investing Talk Podcast. Okay, so we've talked about a lot with Rumble.
We have.
From the tender offer to the tether investment.
Right.
And even the technical indicators.
Yep.
But now, let's get to the numbers.
Okay.
What's the story when we look at Rumble's financials?
That's where things get kind of complicated.
Okay.
Their recent earnings reports haven't been great.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
That they missed their revenue targets.
Right. In Q4 2024, they reported revenue of $25.06 million.
Which was a lot lower than expected, right?
Yeah, they missed their target by over $4 million.
Wow.
And this wasn't just a one-time thing.
Go
They've
ahead.
been struggling to meet those projections for a while.
So revenue is a concern.
Yeah.
What about profitability? Are they making money?
Well, their earnings per share, or EPS,
Uh-huh.
have been negative.
Okay.
In Q3 2024, it was negative 16.10 cents.
Which means they lost money.
Yes, for each share. Outstanding.
Okay. And what's the outlook? Are analysts predicting a turnaround?
Well, the forecasts for 2025 are still projecting losses,
Okay.
with EPS estimated to be around negative 13.20 cents.
So missed revenue targets, consistent losses.
Yeah.
And analysts aren't optimistic.
Not really.
This is a tough situation.
It is, but it all goes back to monetization.
Right.
They built a user base, but they haven't figured out how to turn them into paying customers.
Right. It's that classic problem with online platforms.
Yeah.
Popularity doesn't always equal profits.
Nope.
So what can they do?
Well, a few things.
Okay.
First, they need to improve their advertising strategies.
Okay.
Find a balance between user experience and ad revenue.
Right.
You know, they can't bombard users with ads.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they need to make money. Second, they need to think about other ways to make money.
Okay, like what?
Maybe subscriptions
Okay.
for premium content,
Okay.
or even leverage Tether
Okay.
to create some blockchain-based models.
Right, like we talked about earlier.
Yeah, like token rewards
Right.
or micropayments.
Those are some good ideas.
I think so.
And this is where that Tether partnership could be huge.
Right.
It's not just about the money. It's about the vision.
The potential to change things.
So for investors looking at Rumble,
Yeah.
there's potential,
Yes.
but also risk.
Absolutely.
They need to see that Rumble is fixing these problems and moving towards profitability.
Agreed.
Their next earnings report is March 26th.
Okay.
That's a big one.
It is.
It'll show if they're making progress.
Yeah, on revenue growth,
Uh-huh.
user engagement.
And monetization.
Exactly.
So we've got to wait and see.
Yep.
It's a high-risk, high-reward situation.
For sure.
Do your research.
Yeah.
And see if Rumble is right for you.
It's a fascinating company.
It is.
With a lot of potential.
We've explored a lot today.
We have.
From their big moves to their financials.
Yeah.
And the challenges they're
You've
facing.
given a good overview.
It has.
For their situation.
So if you want to learn more,
Uh-huh.
keep researching.
Read those reports.
And if you like this episode of Investing Talk Podcast,
Yeah.
subscribe, share, and comment.
Let us know what you think.
We'll be back soon with another deep dive into the world of investing.